The Lucid Motors IPO debuted on July 26 as Churchill Capital Corporation 4 took the luxury electric vehicle leader public in a highly anticipated IPO. Lucid Motors' merger with Churchill Capital 4 (CCIV) was arguably the most hyped SPAC merger of 2021. Today, we will give you Lucid stock analysis. Number 9. Lucid Motors Stock Fundamental Analysis. Lucid Motors started delivering its Lucid Air, a high-performance, ultra-efficient luxury EV sedan, in late October 2021, according to the company. The company expects to roll out its Gravity Performance Luxury SUV in 2023. The Lucid Air started in production in late September. In a slide deck filed with the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission July 13, Lucid Motors touted more than 10,000 reservations for the Lucid Air, representing $900 million in anticipated sales. It claimed the Air beats the Tesla Model S and Amazon-backed EV startup Rivian's R1T in battery efficiency, which it calls the ultimate measure of EV technology. It also claims the Air beats luxury EVs from Jaguar, Porsche, and Audi at that metric. Lucid touts EV technology it developed in-house. It describes the Lucid Air as the quickest, longest-range, fastest-charging electric car in the world, delivering 500 miles of range. The Environmental Protection Agency hasn't certified that range yet. The Air also boasts high-end features such as a glass cockpit. The Lucid Air features an autonomous driving system using 32 sensors, including long-distance LiDAR, a safety technology that Tesla long avoided. Number 8. LCID Stock Technical Analysis. LCID stock is trading about 40% off its highs. Shares are sharply extended past a cup with handles 28.49 buy point following last week's breakout move. The 5% buy area went up to 29.91. According to the IBD stock checkup, Lucid Motors shows a weak 59 out of a perfect 99 IBD composite rating. The composite rating helps investors easily measure a stock's fundamental and technical metrics. Weak IBD composite ratings are normal for new issues. Number 7. Lucid Motors Stock News. On July 23, Lucid Motors shareholders voted to approve the merger of the blank check company. In mid-July, the company said it had finished its pre-production phase after a series of delays. The testing and validation of Lucid Air is progressing well, CEO Peter Rawlinson said on the call, according to Bloomberg. It's on track for the second half of 2021 start of production for customer deliveries. On September 1, the lockup period for PIPE, private investment in public equity investors, expired, allowing them to sell shares. The stock plunged nearly 11% in response. On September 16, the company said its Lucid Air sedan received an EPA rating of 520 miles of range. The Lucid Air beats the Tesla Model S long range by more than 100 miles. On September 29, the company's first luxury Lucid Air sedans rolled off the assembly line in Arizona. Number 6. Formidable Tesla competitor. Shares of Lucid Group surged as much as 9% on Monday, extending its week-long gain to nearly 60% as the electric vehicle manufacturer begins deliveries of its Air sedan. The company plans to only deliver a few hundred of its premium Air Dream Edition cars into year-end, but early reviews are proving to be positive, with the Wall Street Journal calling it a worthy opponent to Tesla. And Road and Track said last month the Lucid Air is so good it should make Tesla sweat. The $169,000 special edition vehicle has more than 1,000 horsepower, a range of more than 500 miles on a full charge, and can go 0 to 60 miles per hour in under 3 seconds. The luxury EV also has LiDAR, optical, and radar sensing abilities to help assist drivers on the road, along with the ability to download over-the-air software updates in the future to enable new features. Lucid plans to deliver some 520 AirDream Edition vehicles by year-end before it transitions to manufacturing and delivering the lower-priced Air model early next year. The company, which is led by former Tesla executive Peter Rawlinson, expects to deliver 20,000 vehicles next year and generate more than $2 billion in revenue. Lucid will face increasing competition into next year from both legacy automakers like Ford and General Motors, as well as new entrants like Rivian. But for now, investors are betting Lucid will have no trouble competing against both new and old EV companies, with the company's market valuation just a few billion shy of Ford as of Monday morning. Number 5. Is LCID the next Tesla? Incidentally, both Nikola and Lordstown were accused of fraud by Hindenburg Research. Both the companies saw the exits of their top management after the allegations. Lucid Motors, which is led by former Tesla engineer Peter Rawlinson, has managed to build its reputation as the next Tesla. From building its own cars to choosing a premium car as the first model, there are several similarities between the two companies. One notable exception is the approach towards the charging networks. While Tesla has invested in its own network of superchargers, Lucid Motors has tied up with Electrify America for the charging network. Number 4. Lucid stock performance after SPAC merger. CCIV stock popped 540% when rumors of the merger hit, going from $10 to $64. It quickly tanked and leveled off in the $20 range. But months later, we're starting to see new bearish momentum. New shares were just released from lockup. On August 31, shares dropped 15% from $19 to $16 in a single day. You see, IPOs and SPAC mergers usually involve a lockup period to prevent early-stage PIPE investors from piling their shares into the market and quickly diluting the price. Unfortunately, this sometimes becomes a matter of putting pain off for later. Here, we see a case of the early CCIV investors taking profits on the $15 shares they bought earlier. Unfortunately, they only took home a couple of bucks per share, fractions of what they would have made many months before. Shares rallied back to $18, however, and Lucid appears to have plenty more in the tank. If the company can only manage to pass a couple specific milestones, it will prop up the long-term buy case for Lucid stock. Number 3. Lucid Motors stock forecast. 4 analysts are currently covering LCID stock. 3 of them rate the stock as a buy or some equivalent, while 1 has a sell rating. The stock has a median target price of $28, which is a 21% discount over current prices. After the recent spike, the stock even trades 15% above the street high target price. Last month, Bank of America analyst John Murphy initiated coverage of Lucid Motors with a buy rating and termed the company the Tesla Ferrari of the new EV automakers. He added, "Our buy rating on Lucid Group is predicated on our view that the company is one of the most legitimate among the universe of startup electric vehicle (EV) automakers, and also a relative competitive threat to the universe of the incumbent automakers." Given the similarities between Tesla and Lucid Motors, many analysts see the company as the next Tesla. LCID itself has been comparing itself to Tesla, and Rawlinson sees the EV industry as a two-horse race between itself and Tesla. Meanwhile, Morgan Stanley, which is among the biggest Tesla bull, is bearish on Lucid Motors stock. Number 2. LCID stock long-term forecast. The long-term forecast for LCID stock looks positive, looking at the pivot towards electric cars. The company has positioned itself as a post-luxury automaker and forecasts that the global luxury car market would rise at a CAGR of 5% between 2018 and 2026 and reach $733 billion. By 2030, the company expects to produce over 500,000 cars and capture 4% of the estimated 15 million expected global unit sales that year. It expects to deliver 20,000 cars in 2022, which it expects to rise gradually and reach 135,000 cars by 2025. It expects to become EBITDA positive by 2024 and is forecasting an adjusted EBITDA of $592 million that year. Meanwhile, Tesla delivered almost 500,000 cars in 2020, and its annual run rate is now nearing 1 million cars. That's a big milestone for the Elon Musk-run company, as it delivered its millionth car last year only. Number 1. Is Lucid Motors stock a buy right now? LCID stock dived almost 9% Tuesday. Over the weekend, the first group of Lucid Air Dream Edition reservation holders took delivery of their vehicles. Lucid Motors stock is a promising long-term EV stock that started deliveries of its first electric vehicle in late October 2021. Shares of Lucid Motors are above a proper buy point but are already extended past the buy area, so the stock is no longer a buy right now. Keep in mind the company doesn't have any earnings, so it is more speculative. Wait for a new base to offer a new buy point with the stock so far extended from the previous entry before buying shares. Lucid Motors stock looks like an exciting investment opportunity, as I've noted previously. It has managed to build a strong brand and looks like a legitimate contender for the next Tesla. While a lot of EV companies and models were christened as the next Tesla and Tesla killers, none of them lived up to the hype, with Tesla now commanding a market cap of $1 trillion. Lucid Motors does not look too expensive with its $57 billion market cap. On an absolute basis, many might find Lucid Motors' valuation too steep. However, one has to take a long-term view and look at the valuation as a relative basis. When compared with EV companies like Tesla and NIO, LCID does not look much overpriced at these prices. Do let us know in the comments if you are interested in buying EV stock. Please subscribe to the Stock Advisor. Thanks for watching.